Hello, everyone, and welcome to English with Marcie. I'm so excited you're here. This podcast is for anyone who wants to speak English naturally, confidently, and without fear. I'm going to be your guide on this English learning adventure. I'll speak clearly and at a comfortable pace so you can understand every word. And yes, you can pause and repeat after me anytime you want. Today, we're going to explore something really important: how to make English a natural part of your day without feeling overwhelmed or stressed. You know what? So many people tell me, Marcie, I want to speak English well, but I don't have enough time. I'm not living in an English-speaking country. I get nervous when I try to speak. Where do I even start? And here's what I always tell them. You don't need perfect conditions to learn English. You just need small, consistent actions. You don't need to move to New York or Sydney. You don't need expensive courses. You don't need to spend 3 hours studying grammar every night. What you do need is a simple plan that works with your real life. A plan that's fun, practical, and actually gets results. So let's dive in. Part 1. The magic of imitation. Let me introduce you to a technique called echoing. Some people call it shadowing, but I like to call it echoing because that's exactly what it is. You become an echo. Here's how it works. You listen to English being spoken, and then you repeat it immediately. You copy the sounds, the rhythm, the feeling of the words. You don't worry about translating. You don't pause to check every word in a dictionary. You just let your voice follow along like a shadow following a person. Let's practice right now. I'll say something and you echo it back. Ready? I'm learning English. Your turn. Echo that back. Every day I'm getting better. Echo that back. Every day I'm getting better. Go ahead, say it out loud. I can do this. One more time. Say it with confidence. Excellent. See how simple that is? When you first try echoing, it might feel a bit awkward. You might stumble over words. You might not catch everything. That's completely normal. The goal isn't to be perfect right away. The goal is to train your mouth, your ears, and your brain to work together in English. You're building muscle memory for the language. If you practice echoing just 5 to 10 minutes each day, amazing things start to happen. Your pronunciation improves. You start speaking with better rhythm. English words flow more easily from your mouth. It's like learning to dance. At first, you watch the steps, then you copy them, and eventually your body just knows what to do. Part 2. 5 daily English habits that actually work. Now, let me share 5 powerful habits that will transform your English. These aren't boring textbook exercises. These are real-world strategies that fit into your busy life. Habit number 1, surround yourself with English audio. This is probably the most important habit of all. Listen to English every single day. I'm not talking about sitting down for formal study sessions. I'm talking about making English part of your daily soundtrack. When you're making breakfast, play an English podcast. When you're driving or taking the bus, listen to English music or audiobooks. When you're exercising, put on an English video. When you're doing household chores, let English conversation play in the background. You can listen to podcasts like this one, watch English YouTubers, play English songs, or even listen to English audiobooks for beginners. Here's the beautiful part. You don't need to understand everything. Even if you only catch 40% or 60% of what you hear, your brain is still learning. Your ears are getting trained. You're absorbing patterns, sounds, and rhythms without even trying hard. Think of it like this. When babies learn their first language, they listen for thousands of hours before they say their first words. They don't understand everything, but they're always listening, always absorbing. Make English your daily companion. Just 15 minutes a day adds up to over 90 hours a year. Habit number 2, echo what you hear. Now that you're listening regularly, here's the next step. Use your voice. Listening is wonderful for your brain, but speaking is what makes you confident. After you hear a phrase or a sentence, repeat it out loud. Copy the speaker's voice. Try to match their speed and their emotion. For example, I might say, learning English is exciting. Now you say it with energy. Or I might say, sometimes it feels challenging, but I don't give up. Echo that back to me. Do this every day with whatever you're listening to. Repeat the same sentences multiple times. You'll notice something incredible. Your speaking becomes smoother, your accent becomes clearer, and you start feeling more comfortable with English sounds. And remember, it doesn't have to sound perfect. It just has to be practiced. Progress matters more than perfection. Habit number 3, talk to yourself in English. I know this sounds a little bit strange, but trust me on this one. Start having conversations with yourself in English. Most language learners do everything in their native language first, then translate to English. But translation is slow. It creates a mental barrier. What if instead you started thinking directly in English? Here's how to begin. Start narrating your life using simple, short sentences. When you wake up, think, I'm awake. I feel sleepy. Time to get up. When you're eating breakfast, think, this coffee is hot. The bread tastes good. I like this. When you're walking outside, think, the weather is nice. I see people walking. That dog is cute. These are tiny thoughts, but they're incredibly powerful. You're training your brain to think in English automatically, without translation. At first, do this silently in your mind. Then, when you feel comfortable, whisper the words. Eventually, say them out loud when you're alone. It's like having a conversation partner with you 24/7, and that partner is you. Habit number 4, read out loud every day. Here's something many learners don't do enough: reading aloud. When you read silently, you're only using your eyes and brain. But when you read aloud, you're also using your mouth, tongue, ears, and breathing. You're activating so many more muscles and senses. Choose something simple to read: a short English story, a few pages from a beginner's book, a dialogue from a lesson, or even social media posts in English. Read it slowly the first time. Focus on pronouncing each word clearly. Then read it again, a bit faster. Then read it one more time with emotion and expression, like you're an actor performing. This exercise does 3 amazing things. It improves your pronunciation. It increases your reading speed. It builds your confidence in speaking. Just 5 minutes of reading aloud each day can make a huge difference. Habit number 5, bring English into your real life. Here's a truth I want you to understand. English shouldn't be something you only study. It should be something you live with. English shouldn't just be that thing you do on Tuesday evenings for 30 minutes. It shouldn't only happen in your classroom or your textbook. It should become woven into your everyday existence, just like checking your messages or making tea. When English becomes part of your daily routine, it stops feeling like work and starts feeling natural. Let me give you some super practical ways to do this. First, switch your phone to English. You look at your phone probably 50 to 100 times a day, right? That's 50 to 100 opportunities to see English words. You'll learn vocabulary like notifications, settings, downloads, battery, storage, and so much more. You don't even have to study. You just see the words repeatedly and your brain naturally remembers them. Second, keep a simple English diary. Every night before bed, write just 3 sentences about your day. That's it. 3 sentences. For example, today I had a busy day at work. I felt tired but happy. I watched an English video before bed. Or, it rained all day. I stayed inside and read a book. Tomorrow, I want to exercise. This simple habit helps you practice building sentences and using real vocabulary from your life. If you do this for just 2 minutes every night, you'll improve dramatically. Third, record yourself speaking. Once a day, open your phone's voice recorder and talk for just 1 minute. Talk about anything, your day, your plans, your thoughts, something funny that happened. For example, "Hi, this is my English practice for today. This morning, I woke up early. I made breakfast and went to work. My day was pretty normal. Tonight, I'm going to watch a movie. Okay, that's all for today." Nobody else has to hear this recording. It's just for you. When you listen back, you'll notice your mistakes, hear your pronunciation, and see where you can improve. This builds incredible self-awareness and confidence. Fourth, find English-speaking friends online. You don't need to wait for an in-person class. There are millions of English learners online right now. Join a Discord server for English learners. Find a language exchange partner on apps like HelloTalk or Tandem. Join Facebook groups. Participate in Reddit communities for English learners. Send messages, share voice notes, ask questions, help others. When English becomes social, it becomes fun and real. Fifth, use social media in English. Watch TikToks, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts in English. Choose topics you actually enjoy. Cooking, travel, fitness, comedy, whatever. Watch the same short video 2 or 3 times. Then pause and repeat what they said. Try to copy their voice and expression. Even if the video is only 15 seconds long, that's perfect. You're learning how real people speak English in the real world. Part 3. The secret to success. Here's what I want you to remember most. Small actions repeated every day create big results. You don't need to study for 3 hours. You don't need to memorize 100 words every day. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to do something in English every single day, even if it's just 5 minutes. Instead of saying good morning in your native language tomorrow, say good morning in English. Instead of thinking about your shopping list in your language, think about it in English. Instead of watching a TV show in your language, watch 1 episode in English. These tiny changes create powerful habits, and powerful habits create confident English speakers. So here's my challenge for you. Pick just 1 habit from today's episode and do it tomorrow. Just 1. Don't try to do everything at once. Maybe you'll listen to English for 10 minutes. Maybe you'll write 3 sentences in your diary. Maybe you'll talk to yourself in English for 1 minute. Start small, stay consistent, and watch yourself grow. Remember, learning English is not a race. It's a journey, and every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. I'm so proud of you for being here and for choosing to invest in yourself. Thank you for joining me today on English with Marcie. I'll see you in the next episode where we'll explore even more fun and practical ways to improve your English. Until then, keep practicing, keep smiling, and remember, you're doing better than you think. Take care and happy learning.